No fancy remote controls here. Hi guys, how you doing? I hope you're all really well. Today is Tuesday the 1st of May. Wow, another month has begun. And my name's Jan Silver if you've only just joined my channel, and I've been video logging my journey through bariatric surgery, which I had 13 months ago. Blah, 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 blah. It's so boring, isn't it, doing all that kind of stuff. But you know, it's a real mind fuck, this whole journey, really. Even Howie at the weekend, I'd forgotten to say a few bits on my YouTube yesterday. We were walking around IKEA, my husband is Howie, and I catch a glimpse of myself. I've talked quite often about your mind not actually catching up with your body shape or your body, you know, your size. And you still think, even though I'm 6.5 stone lighter than I was at the beginning of this journey, for some reason your brain still thinks that you're that big girl or that big person, and not in the confidence ways. I'm a lot more confident than I was. I just mean when you're walking about, you're shopping, your brain clicks into this picking up a bigger size or whatever. And alongside that comes, we were walking in IKEA the other day, and you walk past a full-length reflection of yourself and you do a double take as if to go, that looked like me. Oh, it is me. And they're really happy times, because you then kind of go, I want to just quickly go back. Is that really me? And it's funny because on Sunday, Howie said the same thing. He was like, wow, Jan, I didn't recognise you from behind for a minute. And I was like, what? He said, no, I was looking for someone else. I was like, I know. I keep doing the same to me. So, you know, your brain, I think our brains are just going to take a lot longer to catch up with this journey than our bodies have. Our bodies are naturally going through the whole process of shedding the weight, which is fat and disgusting bit, and then you get skin left over. But I'm okay with mine so far. And I was just going to say, I have a few new followers, again, subscribers, whatever you want to call it. And if you haven't joined me over on Instagram, please do. I've got the same name over there. It's Looking on the Lighter Side of Life. I try to keep this channel real, and it doesn't always involve me talking about weight loss surgery. I sometimes deviate, go off and talk about my family or shit in life. You know, it is what it is. It's a vlog, really. This vlog is for me to kind of document where I'm at with my journey, whether it be weight loss or how I'm feeling at the time. So I'm trying to document my highs and my lows. I've had a lot more highs than I've had lows, if I'm being really honest. My journey, whilst I'll never say my journey's been an easy one, what I will say is I haven't struggled like a lot of other people. I have a few little issues, but they're meh, they're absolutely nothing. I'm hoping and praying that this ablation I had done to calm down my periods is going to work, because at the moment I'm feeling pretty good there too. So, and like I said yesterday, since I've been having this Senecot every day, I feel really good on the inside too. So yeah, I think as long as you're prepared to. So let me just put it out there. Bariatric surgery is not a magic tool, and you hear that so often. It's such a cliche, isn't it? Everyone says it's a magic tool. Oh, you cheated, you did, oh, you took the easy way out. Well, I'm here to tell you it fucking isn't the easy way out, you know. And it's not like we can have this surgery. The surgery doesn't go in and cut the fat off all around your body. Nope, that comes later. The surgery enables you to make better choices. It's a tool that, for me, it's lessened the amount I could eat. Now, that amount also doesn't stay as small as it did from day one. Your restriction gets slightly bigger restriction. No, your restriction gets less as the longer out you are, I guess. And this is where, you know, for your first year after bariatric surgery, the tool will do a lot of the work for you, providing you make healthy choices food-wise and you exercise. There's no reason that this isn't going to be a long-lasting surgery, as far as I'm aware. This is only my own experience, by the way. And, you know, for me personally, someone who struggled to do exercise even as big as I was, because I did. I used to go on the treadmill, I'd do a bit of interval running, I would do the exercise bike, and swim. Swimming was always a big favourite of mine. And now to actually do that now and be walking as far as I walk. So that's it. For me, it goes hand in hand. As I'm losing weight, my energy levels are upping, so I'm able to do more. Now, that's a choice, I guess, because I don't have to do more. I could sit on my fat ass and jiggle and wiggle all day, but I don't. I actually choose to, wow, I've got some energy, let's use it in a good way. So I think if you put all of those pieces together, you have your surgery, you make better choices in life. I still drink more than I should, guys. I've never made any bones about that. I don't deny that. I like a glass of wine, probably more than most. And at the moment, my weight loss is I'm still really happy with it. At the moment, I'm actually up, I think, another kilo. So I say another kilo. I think the smallest I've seen on the scale so far is 78.4. And at the moment, I'm at 79. So I have gained a little bit, but I knew going to France, I drank an awful lot there. It was quite stressful, but good. And yeah, so that's obviously caught up with me a little bit. I'm really not worried about it. I don't ever, if I gain a couple of pounds, I don't log it actually, because I want to see it coming down, and I would only worry then if it went up again, which it hasn't done yet. So I think the £2 fluctuation here and there, especially with the female's body, water retention, periods, hormones, you name it, it's there. I'm really never been fussed about, as long as I'm not gaining a kilo and then another and then another. Then I would start to relook at my life choices. And that would probably mean I would have to look at the amount I drink or whatever. So, you know, my husband and I try to cut it down, and we try and drink on a Friday and a Saturday night, but life takes over sometimes. You know, this week, for instance, I said to Howie, we're not going to stick to our Friday and Saturday night drinking. His mother arrives from Australia tomorrow early morning. And you know, we're all drinkers, so it would be rude not to have a glass of wine with her. And I'm probably, sounds like I'm making a crap excuse. No, I want to have a glass of wine with her. There's a big difference. So, yeah. So I'll be picking her up early tomorrow, and I'm cooking tomorrow. We bought a slow cooker, by the way. We were a bit late to the party on this one. And I have to say, I did a chicken, beef casserole yesterday for tea. It was delicious. And of course, no fats at all. I haven't cooked with any oils or anything. So that was really delicious. So I can see me making a lot more dinners in the slow cooker. In fact, tonight I'm going to do coq au vin, chicken coq au vin. I'm going to go and buy the recipe. And then tomorrow morning, when I've picked my mother-in-law up early, it's like, I think I have to be at the airport about 6 or 7. I will then prep dinner, leave it in the slow cooker all day, and then Thursday night she's here also. Howie will cook for her on Thursday night. He'll probably do one of the Tom Kerridges, which has been amazing. I'm not sure I've raved about it enough on here, really. Tom Kerridge has a cookbook called, I'm going to get it so that I can show you guys. You can see what I'm wearing today. So I'm struggling lately with, I put on my jeans and then I get this muffin top. But like I said, a muffin top as opposed to a 3-tier wedding cake, I can't really grumble, right? I should be positive and grateful for what I've got. Even a muffin top. So this is the book that Howie's been cooking out of. It's called Lose Weight for Good by Tom Kerridge. And I have to be honest, I don't like cooking. Howie does. But the flavours in these dishes are just divine. Absolutely divine. There hasn't been a bad one yet. And I think he wants to do baked tuna fish cakes, which he did for us the other night. Oh, so good. They're actually with baked potatoes and tuna, and Howie will make a Jamie Oliver recipe of his own tartare sauce, which is so yeah, I'm really fortunate that I've got a husband that likes to cook, because I hate cooking. So the slow cooker for me is easy job, bung it in, walk away and leave it. So that's my kind of cooking. And yeah, I just thought I'd come on and say hi again, because I've been really slack with my vlogs, and I know the next few days are going to be super crazy busy with Susan here, and then I got my girls coming, Claire and Dawn coming at the weekend with their husbands, and that's going to be busy. I mean, Dawn and I don't know what kind of state we're going to be in on Saturday after an attempted 20-mile walk. Yesterday I walked for 12 and a half miles. I stopped twice in that time. I stopped at an hour and a half to have a coffee and a snack, which then refuels you. I then carried on walking for another perhaps 2 hours. I then had my lunch in a church, and then carried on walking. So I think in the end I was walking for about 4.5 hours, about 12 miles. And by the time I was coming home, you know, I could feel it in my hips. I was road walking, and it took me longer because there's quite a lot of hills around Midgham and Berkshire. So I actually climbed quite a few steep hills yesterday. Whereas when Dawn and I do it flat on the canal, we should be slightly quicker because we haven't got any hill climbs to do. So we'll see anyway, guys. I know both her and I are a bit like, 20 miles, are we crazy? But you know what? It's not going to hurt us, really. It's gonna help us improve our fitness, number one, and really it's about seeing how our bodies are going to fare for the 26 mile that we're going to do in September. So if you haven't already, please, anybody wants to sponsor me, I haven't found out how to put a link down, but if any of my lovely followers on here that have followed me for a long time can spare just a few pence or a few pounds or a few cents or dollars, I'm sure if you send me a message and say, yes, Jan, you know, I'm walking 26 miles in aid of cancer research. My best friend Jamie, one of my best friends, died last year, nearly a year ago now, of bowel cancer, and I'm doing it in aid of Jamie. I'm doing it in his memory. So I've already raised over £500, and I'm just touched by that, a little bit overwhelmed, and the more money that I seem to raise, the more money I want to get for this wonderful charity. So if anybody can please spare, I'm like having my begging face on, go on, you know you want to sponsor me, please. I don't ask for any money for anything really, and in fact this is the first sponsored something I've ever done, so I'd like to smash it and get as much as I can. So anyway, thank you very much for watching and listening. If you haven't already, click like and subscribe. Please let me know if you'd like to sponsor me, and I'll send you a link to be able to do that. I'm going to finish my coffee now. I'm going to go and meet Lisa Lillicorn, one of my other best friends. I'm such a shit friend. It was her birthday last week. It wasn't that I forgot her birthday. I just get to lunchtime and go, shit, I haven't even wished her happy birthday. So I am a shit friend. I admit that. And if it wasn't for Facebook and social media, I would never know anybody's birthdays, probably apart from my children. So I'm admitting I'm a shit friend. So I'm going to meet her in Reading today. We're going to have a little shop and a lunch around, and hopefully I can grovel and she'll still like me because I'm just a shit friend. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I have to get up, come around and turn this off now. So like I said, there's no fancy schmancy stuff here, all right? Have a lovely day. I hope you're all really well, healthy and happy. And I will speak to you all again as soon as I can. Bye.